All around us, artificial intelligence, AI, is becoming more and more common. You could almost say that it is slowly conquering the world around us. The cryptocurrency world is also not spared with the advance of the artificial intelligence crypto. The use of AI is being applied in more and more different ways. Meanwhile, there are also real AI crypto coins. But what exactly do they mean? Why are they interesting? And why should you invest in it? You will discover all that in this video. What are artificial intelligence coins? As the name suggests, artificial intelligence crypto coins are a type of coins that use artificial intelligence. With these coins, the AI is used to improve the experience of users, the scalability and the security of the blockchain. The AI crypto coins also support all kinds of AI projects. This includes decentralized markets, predictions of the crypto markets and managing a portfolio. Crypto coins that use AI can also give administrative rights to their holders and for transactions. The AI can also be used to detect illegal activities, market trends, investment opportunities and other applications. The top 10 AI cryptos. Just like with normal crypto, you also have a lot of different coins with AI crypto. Unsurprisingly, one variant does better than the other. For that reason, you can also expect more from some coins than from others. In that respect, it is also possible to draw up a top 10. You can expect a lot from the top 10 AI coins on our list. Here they are. Number 1, the Graph, GRT. Number 2, SingularityNET, AGIX. Number 3, Fetch.ai, FET. Number 4, Ocean Protocol, Ocean. Number 5, iExec RLC, RLC. Number 6, Numerai, NMR. Number 7, Artificial Liquid Intelligence, ALI. Number 8, Phala Network, PHA. Number 9, Oasis Network, ROSE. Number 10, Render Token, RNDR. But before we continue, please consider subscribing to our channel to be informed in time about the developments within the crypto industry and much more. But now let's dive deeper in each one of the top 10 AI coins. Our number 1, the Graph, GRT. Buy the Graph coin? This is the Graph crypto expectation. The developments in the world of crypto seem unstoppable. Again and again there are new applications and changes such as the enormous increase in artificial intelligence and AI cryptos. As a result, it also remains interesting for users to invest in crypto. We take a closer look in this video at the Graph coin, a real big data cryptocurrency. There are also new projects every time. These projects aim to improve the world of crypto. That is, of course, very positive. The better the crypto world is developed, the more fun that is for the users. A good example of this is the Graph coin. It is very interesting to follow this. But why that is and what exactly it is, you will know later in this video. So stay tuned if you want to know more. What is the Graph crypto? The Graph coin is a decentralized and open source index protocol for blockchain data. Developers have the ability to build and publish APIs. In addition, the platform can search for Ethereum data using fairly simple searches. The graphs that can be created are intended to solve problems. Often there are still problems with the finality, reorganization of the blockchain and security when performing searches. Other problems can also be solved. At the moment, the platform is not yet fully decentralized. The intention is that this will change in the future. At the same time, interest in the Graph is also increasing. They already reached the billion searches in 2020. In addition, the Graph also has its own token, the GRT. This token is based on the ERC20. Among other things, it can be used as a medium of exchange. It also serves as a reward for community participants. They must then have a role as indexer, curator or delegator. Why is AI crypto the Graph interesting? What makes the Graph so special is that it is more than just a crypto token. Often it stops at a simple token that one can invest in. In a few cases, the technology is even more advanced. There's a lot more to the Graph than that. Currently, there are still more than enough problems to be found in the crypto world. It is of course nice if these can be remedied quickly. With the help of the graphs that can be made with the Graph, this should be possible. This makes the Graph very interesting to keep an eye on, especially considering that they have also launched their own token on the market. If the platform develops well, it can of course happen that the price of the token will rise considerably. What is the expectation for the Graph coin? As just mentioned, it is to be expected that the Graph will decentralize coin even further in the future. They are not yet completely decentralized, but that is the goal of the Graph. It is also the intention to involve more nodes. They will also be held responsible for maintaining the index. Currently, you can buy a token from the graph for quite a low amount. Given that there is already a lot of interest in this platform, this can also suddenly change. If demand increases further, it is to be expected that the price will rise. Buy the graph. Of course, it is possible to invest in the graph's token now. There are more than enough exchanges that give you the opportunity to invest in this token. Both smaller and large exchanges offer it. Nevertheless, it is wise not to just grab an exchange if you want to invest in the token. It is best to opt for a somewhat larger exchange. These are generally more secure. For you, that is of course very pleasant while trading. You can buy the graph at Binance. Binance is a global company that operates the largest cryptocurrency exchange in terms of daily trading volume of cryptocurrencies. Binance is the best cryptocurrency trading platform. You can buy and sell crypto coins on Binance. It provides an excellent user interface on the web and mobile. In addition, the larger exchanges often have better liquidity. For trading, that is very useful. This ensures that the prices are the most favorable for you as a trader. This is also the case with Binance. He has the most competitive fees around for both beginners and seasoned traders. You can also make the choice to use a decentralized crypto exchange. Of course, this fits in with the fact that the graph itself also wants to be decentralized. However, it is questionable whether this is the most convenient choice. You often have to go through many different steps before you have the tokens in your possession. As a result, the chance of failure is greater. If you like a risk, it is no problem to choose a decentralized exchange. Our number 2, SingularityNET, AGIX. Buy SingularityNET? This is our AGIX coin expectation. In recent years, you have heard more and more about terms such as artificial intelligence and crypto. This has to do with the fact that both have been on the rise in recent years. SingularityNET crypto is also an example of this. Steps are being taken in the field of a combination between artificial intelligence and crypto. It's all just beginning, but there are already plenty of projects that deal with this like you already know. A good example of this is SingularityNET. But what exactly is SingularityNET and how does it work? You will discover all that and more in this video. What is SingularityNET coin? SingularityNET is a decentralized artificial intelligence network. The network uses an AI as a service, as marketplace. SingularityNET's project is based in the Netherlands. SingularityNET is therefore a real AI crypto. The aim of this project is to further develop and further implement artificial intelligence. In doing so, it has also partnered with several companies, including Domino's Pizza. Moreover, it also has its own crypto coin. During the period that the project is in progress, various collaborations have also been entered into. For example, there is cooperation with a similar project and there are also companies that help to make the project run better. With the help of these high-end collaborations, we managed to get SingularityNET into the top 100 crypto projects. There is also competition, but nevertheless SingularityNET is very optimistic. Why is Singularity crypto interesting? The developments around artificial intelligence do not stand still. There are more and more applications and the ways in which it can be used are also being expanded. The same can actually be said about crypto. There are more than enough different coins to be found, each with its own application. Some countries have even accepted certain crypto as a valid means of payment. It is precisely for this reason that the project of SingularityNET is very interesting. The project wants to improve artificial intelligence and further implement it in society. In addition, they have also chosen to bring their own crypto coin to the market. This is known as AGIX crypto. So the project actually ensures that two very special worlds are combined. There seems to be a great future for both crypto and artificial intelligence, although it remains to be seen whether those expectations will also be fulfilled. In any case, it is interesting to look at how the SingularityNET project will develop further in the coming period. SingularityNET price history. Over the years, SingularityNET has seen quite a bit of fluctuation. However, the uptrend has been found again. AGIX coin is a typical AI crypto that can certainly do a lot for the future. More about this later. Check the entire Singularity price trend in the following chart. What is the expectation for SingularityNET? It is clear that the SingularityNET project is very ambitious. For a trader or investor it can therefore be considered a very interesting project. As far as the price is concerned, this does not appear to be real yet. Currently, the price for the crypto that belongs to the project is lower than the price that was there during the launch of the project in 2018. There has been a reasonable peak in those years, but then the price has also fallen again. After that, the price did not return to that same level. It remains to be seen whether that will ever happen again. In any case, everything is possible, because that has proven to be often enough with crypto in the past. It's a matter of following everything closely. How can you buy SingularityNET? The SingularityNET project has, as mentioned, its own cryptocurrency with the AGIX coin. Of these, a total of 1 billion are in circulation. The highest value that this coin has achieved was $1.61. The coin can be used on the SingularityNET marketplace. Here, goods and services can be purchased using the digital currency. As for buying the crypto from SingularityNET, you don't actually have to do much special. You can simply buy it at the larger and smaller crypto exchanges, just like all other cryptos. Given the better security, it may be better to buy the crypto from one of the major exchanges. You can buy SingularityNET from the largest crypto exchange in the world, namely Binance. Here you can easily buy the AGIX coin. There you can even receive a discount on all your transactions. In addition, you also have the option to buy the AGIX from a decentralized exchange. In principle, a good possibility, although the risk is greater. This has to do with the fact that you have to go through a fair number of steps before you actually have the crypto in your possession. Our number 3, Fetch.ai, FET. Buy Fetch.ai? Here is all about Fetch Crypto. Those who want to start trading crypto will soon be faced with a difficult choice. The supply of crypto is quite overwhelming. There are also more and more new coins. And other things are also developing further and further. For example, AI cryptos are suddenly extremely popular, including Fetch.ai. Fetch.ai is just one example of the many hundreds of crypto out there. Still, Fetch.ai is a very interesting one. But why is that? That, and much more, you will discover in this video. What is Fetch.ai coin? Fetch.ai is a form of crypto that also involves artificial intelligence, AI. You can place the cryptocurrency in the category AI coins. The project launched in 2019 and stayed under the radar for quite some time. This project can be seen as a fusion of AI with the blockchain. The team behind Fetch.ai wants to offer various support services, without the need to provide the user data to large companies that want to monopolize everything. The digital currency of Fetch.ai is the FET. Since the Ethereum blockchain is used, this is a token. It is also known as a so-called ERC20 token. For now, it looks like Fetch.ai's digital currency will continue to use Ethereum's blockchain. What is Fetch.ai coin? Why is it interesting? Fetch.ai has big plans. For that reason, it is very interesting to keep an eye on how everything will develop around the digital currency of this project. With the right steps, this can become a very interesting token to invest in. Currently it is still possible to purchase the token for a small amount. If the plans all change in reality, it may well be that you can sell it again for much larger amounts. What is the expectation for Fetch.ai crypto? First of all, it is expected that Fetch.ai will continue to work on the Ethereum blockchain for a while in the coming period. So no changes in this area should be expected for a while. Within the project there are a large number of plans. For example, the intention is to create a kind of hybrid system that uses the technologies of artificial intelligence and the blockchain. The goal is to become the first blockchain in the world that is self-adapting, self-regulating, decentralized and able to manage transactions. They want to achieve this with the following 3 points. Autonomous economic operators, open economic framework, and smart ledger. The project also has support from Binance. Binance is one of the better-known trading platforms for trading crypto, as you already know. The project presents itself as the basis of the future decentralized digital data platforms. Most of the tasks of users will then be carried out by so-called independent software agents. These will again be supported with the help of artificial intelligence. At Fetch.ai, they are convinced that an open and decentralized system can be better positioned for collaboration within the machine learning economy, which is on the rise. With Fetch.ai and FET, the need for human or organizational intermediaries must be reduced. These often control access to the knowledge center. The idea is that data that used to be seen as economically worthless can now form the basis of emerging industries. Buy Fetch.ai. If you are planning to invest in Fetch.ai, you can do so for a low amount at the moment. It is quite possible that this will change in the future and will be a lot higher. It is possible to trade this crypto at the largest crypto exchanges that can be found. In addition, you can also trade Fetch.ai at some exchanges that are decentralized. As for storing the token, you don't have to worry. As mentioned, it runs on the Ethereum blockchain. This ensures that you can store the token in almost any hardware wallet, without causing any problems. If you plan to buy large quantities, it is wise to store them in a cold wallet. It can be disconnected from the internet. This makes it impossible for hackers to get to your tokens. In total, 1.15 billion tokens will enter the market. Much of it has already been spent. The price is expected to rise. Our number 4, Ocean Protocol, Ocean. Ocean Protocol Buy and Forecast. There are already a lot of different crypto coins on the market and more are being added. This means that there are still many interesting investment options. One of these options is Ocean Protocol, and that's what we're going to look at right now. This way you will find out what it is, why it is so interesting, and what the expectation is of the course in the future. In the end, you will know whether you too can achieve a nice return with this. What exactly is Ocean Protocol? First, let's get a picture of Ocean Protocol. It is not yet a hugely well-known cryptocurrency, and therefore an introduction is in order. You can also say that Ocean is a real AI crypto. The main purpose of the protocol is to enable data providers and buyers to share, find and consume data. This, of course, in a safe way possible. Data is indispensable nowadays for the processes within a company. However, a lot of this data is stored on centralized platforms. This ensures that the data is unreachable for many. Ocean Protocol wants to make sharing this data easier by using the blockchain. The aim is to create a greater degree of openness, without the need for a centralized party. Why is Ocean Protocol interesting? There are a lot of different cryptocurrencies, and Ocean Protocol is one of them. What makes this cryptocurrency so special compared to other coins, so you should invest in it? Simply because the purpose of Ocean Protocol is very interesting. They want to ensure that there is more openness in the field of data sharing. With their blockchain solution, this can be done in a decentralized and secure way. In addition, the token of Ocean Protocol has already shown to have potential. The digital currency has already skyrocketed once. Looking at where the coin is now, it could happen again this year. History of the race. The history of a particular race can tell us a thing or two about the future. We will discuss this in more detail later, but first it is important to also know a bit about the history. That's what we're going to do now. The first known point of the price dates from May of the year 2019. At the time, the value of Ocean was about 4 cents according cryptomat.io. For the first significant increase, we have to go to the months of July and August of 2020. Then the price suddenly jumped to 75 cents according cryptomat.io. Since that period, the price went down steadily and really started to show volatility. In April of 2021, the highest point so far was reached, namely around $1.96 according cryptomat.io. After that, however, things went less with the token, and apart from a short period of recovery, the value dropped further and further to around 54 cents, also mentioned on cryptomat.io. Since the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023, the currency seems to be recovering. The price is rising, and it seems that this movement will continue, which makes it an interesting option to invest in. Check some of the history and the current price of the Ocean Protocol in this chart. Ocean Coin Forecast. Previously you have been able to know what the price has done in the past, but what about the future? We'll take a look at that right now. At the time of recording, the value of Ocean Coin stands at around 33 cents. Is this an interesting point if you plan to buy Ocean Protocol? Yes. The expectations for the remainder of 2023 are quite positive. If developments continue, it is quite conceivable that the price will grow steadily to a value of around 82 cents. Growth will then probably continue in 2024, and there the barrier of a value of $1 can be broken. If this succeeds, there is a good chance that the coin will grow a little further in 2025, to a value of above $2. So do you want to buy Ocean Protocol? Now could be an interesting moment. Buy Ocean Protocol. Have you become enthusiastic, and do you think buying Ocean Protocol is interesting? The token is available on multiple exchanges. Preferably choose a somewhat larger exchange, because the liquidity is higher here. If you are from Europe, you can easily buy Ocean Protocol at Bitvavo Crypto Exchange. Here you can easily buy crypto with Ideal, one of the most secure and trusted payment processor in Europe. You can also buy globally at Binance. Our number 5, iExec RLC. Buy iExec coin? Our RLC coin expectation. Are you looking for interesting crypto coins to invest in? Then sometimes you will not see the forest for the trees. There are a huge number of crypto coins available at different exchanges, as you have seen before, which can sometimes make making a choice very difficult. In this video, we look at iExec RLC. This way you will find out what this is and whether this is an interesting coin to invest in. What is iExec RLC? First, let's take a look at what iExec RLC is exactly. It belongs to a group of crypto coins that is less known in terms of name, but that does not mean that it is not interesting. iExec RLC is a crypto platform built on the Ethereum network. The technology is designed to support directly distributed applications. In addition, it creates functions to gain access to functions outside the blockchain, such as data and applications, or off-chain data. Why is RLC coin interesting? As you know, there are many different crypto coins in which you can invest. So what makes the RLC coin so interesting? We will explain that for you further in this video. The token is mainly interesting because the price is currently at a low point. As you will also see later in this video, the price has peaked at a number of times in the past and it seems only a matter of time before this will happen again. Considering that the price of RLC coin is currently at a relatively low point, it makes it an interesting time to invest in the coin now. History of the race. When predictions are made about a price, its history is almost always also looked at. A number of things can be traced from this, and that is why we will also take a look at what the price has done in the past. For a cryptocurrency, iExec RLC has been around for quite a long time. The first race dates from April of the year 2017. At the time, the value was around 30 cents according to Bybit.com. After that, the price fluctuated a bit around the same price, until a clear peak in January of 2018. Then the price jumped to about $4.05 in a short time mentioned on Bybit.com. After that, the price went into a downward spiral again, until another peak can be seen, much larger than the previous one. This was in May of the year 2021, when the price of RLC coin skyrocketed to a whopping $15.51 like also mentioned on Bybit.com. After that, the price went back into a downward spiral and volatility became a lot higher. The price has fluctuated considerably, but in recent months the price has been between $1 and $2. What is the RLC coin expectation? Now it's time to look at our predictions regarding the future of the price. To start with the short term, namely for the remainder of the year 2023. At the time of recording, the value of iExec RLC is around $1.21. The past has shown that the price is capable of skyrocketing in a short time, and there is a good chance that this will happen again in 2023. If the big peak does not occur, the price will at least break the $2 mark if nothing unexpected happens, and with a bit of luck even the $3. If we look at 2024, the value seems to be pushing through and reaching a peak of above $6. It is no guarantee that the price will continue to grow in the following years, given the movements of the iExec RLC price in the past. If the development continues smoothly, it is not excluded that the price will continue to grow in the following years. It is clear that the expectations for the future of the token are positive, and that especially now that the price is low, it is an interesting time to step in. This is the decentralized cloud solution via iExec. Buy RLC coin. You have already watched a lot about the RLC coin and iExec. Would you like to invest in this coin? That is possible, since the price is at a fairly interesting point at the moment. The token is available from various exchanges. If you are unsure at which exchange you want to buy the coin, choose a larger platform because the liquidity is generally higher there. You can try Bitvavo in the Europe or Binance globally. Our number 6, Numerai, NMR. Buy Numerai? Our NMR expectation. Are you an investor in crypto and are you constantly looking for new investment opportunities? Then you've come to the right place. We are going to take a look at a certain coin right now, which you might not have thought of immediately, namely Numerai coin. We are going to talk about what exactly it is, why it can be an interesting option for investors in crypto, and what the expectation is for the price in the future. This way you will eventually find out whether Numerai can also be a good investment for you. What exactly is Numerai crypto? Because it may not be an investment option that you would immediately think of, it is good to give a small introduction. Numerai is a network that runs on the Ethereum blockchain. The purpose of the NMR software is to act as a hedge fund that aims to allow users to trade stocks on this blockchain. Of course, such software on the blockchain requires its own cryptocurrency. In the case of Numerai, this is the NMR coin. This allows payments to be made and users to be rewarded with it. What is NMR crypto? Why is NMR coin interesting? Well, there are many different crypto coins, as you know. What exactly makes this token so interesting? Simple, the price has already shown in the past that it is able to go over the head several times in terms of value. This is not only due to good development of the project, but also because many people see the potential. At the moment, the price is at a relatively low point, so this can be the ideal time to get in. It is only a matter of time before there is a significant upward trend in the price. We will talk more about this later in this video. History of the rate. The history of a certain price is always important to look at, also in the case of the NMR crypto. In this way, trends can be discovered, so that more targeted predictions can be made. When we want to go back to the first known point in the price of Numerai coin, we are in July of the year 2017. The price of the token was already quite hefty at that time, with $36.73. Since then, the price has actually fallen steadily, apart from a small peak moment in January 2018. At the lowest moment, the price had dropped to only $2.06, all this according coinlore.com. From the beginning of 2020, the NMR began to recover. The absolute peak moment so far dates from April of 2021. Then the price stood at a price of no less than $91.49 according cryptomat.io. Since then, the price has steadily gone down with the occasional small spike. At the time of recording, one token is still worth about $11.86 and it is actually NMR coin expectation. You now know a thing or two about the history of the price, so now it's time to start looking ahead. What is our expectation when it comes to the price of NMR coin? First, let's look at the short term, namely the expectations for the year 2023. Looking at the available data, it is a logical thought to think that the price of Numerai is going to rise gradually. The expectation is that the value of a token can break through the $32 this year and the year there as well. What about the longer term, the years after that? The expectations are very positive. This is mainly because the price has already shown in the past what it is capable of and that it can reach high peaks. It seems only a matter of time before this happens again. When no unexpected things happen in terms of legislation, for example, it is expected that the value of an NMR token in 2025 could be around $76. If the progression continues in the following years, the value can easily grow to several $100s. By the price now given, it is a very interesting investment opportunity. Buy NMR coin. You have already watched a lot about Numerai and the associated NMR coin. Do you think it's an interesting investment option now? Then there is a good chance that you can simply buy it at the exchange where you are already active. Haven't started with crypto yet? Then I advise you to create an account with Bitvavo or Binance. Our number 7, Artificial Liquid Intelligence, ALI. Buy ALI coin? Artificial Liquid Intelligence expectation. Are you already investing in crypto coins? More and more people are doing this, because it is possible to earn a large return in a short time. However, sometimes you can no longer see the forest for the trees, because there are now a lot of different crypto coins on offer. Are you interested in AI cryptocurrencies? Then the ALI coin might be interesting for you. You then choose one by doing good research. That can take a lot of time, and that is why the finance front is happy to help you. In this part of the video we will highlight a cryptocurrency, namely ALI coin. This way you will find out whether this is an interesting investment option. What is ALI coin? Let's start by introducing the coin. ALI coin is an abbreviation, as you might have thought. It stands for Artificial Liquid Intelligence, which roughly translates to Artificial Liquid Intelligence. ALI is the crypto token of the Alethea AI network. This company mainly focuses on becoming a research and development studio for combining generative AI and blockchain technology. It is a decentralized protocol for creating smart avatars. These use AI technology to allow characters to interact with people. This could play a major role in the future, given how popular, for example, chatbots are at the moment. So there is certainly a lot of potential there, and it remains to be seen whether the company succeeds. This is an example of Noah's Ark. Why is ALI coin interesting? Well, what makes ALI coin so special? There are so many other cryptocurrencies, so why should you add this cryptocurrency to your wallet? The coin is interesting for several reasons. The first reason is the point at which the price is currently at. There seems to be a downward movement, but those are good times to step in. The price will recover at some point. These are some interesting collaborations Artificial Liquid Intelligence, ALI, already has. Another reason is that the focus of the company behind the token is on artificial intelligence. This is becoming increasingly popular, paving the way for the currency's growth. ALI coin can therefore be placed in the AI coins category. History of the price. Before we look to the future, it is first good that we take a look at its pricing history. This can tell us a thing or two, and trends from the past can also show what can happen in the future. For the first known point of the price, we have to go back to 2022. At that time, the price of one token stood at about $0.200 according cryptorank.io. Since then, there have been two clear spikes. The first came quite quickly, namely in April of 2022. The price then shot to 20 cents, like mentioned on CoinGecko.com, but this did not last long. In the following month, the price went down again and returned to the initial level. The second peak was recent, namely in February of 2023 this year. The price shot to 2 cents mentioned on CoinCarp.com. After that, the price seems to fall again and it remains to be seen what it will do for the rest of the year, and whether there may be another peak. What is the Ali coin price expectation? Now the moment that it is actually about in this video, we are going to look at what the course of artificial liquid intelligence will do in the future. Although it is very difficult to make a good and targeted prediction due to the high volatility of crypto prices, it is possible to make a realistic estimate. For the short term, 2023, the token is expected to grow steadily to a price of around 16 cents. That is already a nice increase, but it is expected that even more growth will take place in the following years 2024 and 2025. Admittedly no big peaks, but enough to earn a good return. Who knows, growth may also go a lot faster than expected due to the increasing popularity of AI. In that case, a peak can be expected in the year 2024 or 2025. Buy Ali coin. Would you like to invest in the artificial liquid intelligence coin? That's possible. When the expectations about the future of the currency come true, you can get a nice return from it. The coin is available on various exchanges and chances are that it is also offered on a platform that you already trade on. The most popular exchange to buy and trade artificial liquid intelligence is Crypto.com exchange. Other popular options include Gate.io and Uniswap v3, Ethereum. Our number 8, Phala Network, PHA. Phala Network buy and expectation. Do you sometimes no longer see the wood for the trees when you want to invest, because there are so many different crypto coins? Then you're not alone. Making a choice is not easy and analyzing all crypto coins is actually impossible. That is why we are going to give you a hand and highlight an interesting investment option. In this part of the video, we are going to talk about Phala Network and the associated PHA coin. This way you will find out why you should also invest in this crypto coin. What exactly is Phala Network? Not familiar with Phala Network yet? No problem. Here we will briefly explain what the network does and what its purpose is. Phala Network is a decentralized cloud computing protocol that aims to compete with traditional cloud computing services such as Amazon AWS or Google Cloud. Cloud computing refers to large, web-based data repositories that provide computing resources, such as data storage and computing power, for end users. Phala Network's goal is to provide the services through a decentralized, global network of computing resources. This should have the ability to scale for performance while optimizing for confidentiality and security. Why is PHA coin interesting? PHA coin is an interesting coin, but why? Is it so much more interesting to invest in this currency than in another? Maybe so, and here we will explain why this is so. First, the network behind the coin wants to compete with large companies such as Amazon and Google. That is of course risky, but because Phala focuses on the blockchain, this is why it's very interesting. When they manage to gain a larger market share, this will also have positive consequences for the price of the token. In addition, the currency is interesting because of the point at which the rate is now. It is very low at the moment and that makes it an interesting moment to step in as an investor, precisely because the price has shown that it has potential for great growth. The history of the PHA crypto price. Chances are that you're watching this video because you are curious about what the price will do in the future. We will certainly look at that later in this video. But first we will take a look at the history of the price of the PHA coin, because this can also tell us a few things. For the first known point of the Phala Network price, we have to go back to September of 2020. The price of one token was then at $0.064594 listed on CoinGecko.com. In January of 2021, the price started rising and reached a peak in May of 2021 with a price of $1.41 listed on Bit.degree. After that, volatility increased, but the price of the token steadily decreased, and in May of 2022, the price was back at the old level of $0.064594. Since then, there has been a small peak of 35 cents, but the rest of the price has remained between 84 cents and $1.02 according coinstatics.com. At the time of recording, a token costs $0.1012194. What is the Phala Network price expectation? We leave the past behind us now, onto the future. What can we expect from the Phala network price in the coming years? It is difficult to make precise predictions, but it is possible to make targeted estimates. First, let's look at the current year, 2023. Here, not a huge amount of growth is expected and the price remains about the same. 2024 seems to be a better year for the PHA coin, because in that year the coin can push through to a value of around the value of 40 US cent. If we look even further, it is even possible to break the limit of $1. If the development continues, this will probably not happen until the year 2027. If the development continues, with a bit of luck, the barrier of $2 will even be broken in 2029. Buy PHA coin. As a result of this video, have you become enthusiastic about Phala network and the associated PHA coin? Then buy the coin now at your exchange. That the coin has potential is a fact, and now the price is at an interesting point to get into. The most popular exchange to buy and trade Phala is DigiFinex. Other popular options include Binance and Whitebit. Our number 9, Oasis Network, ROSE. Buy Oasis Network? Our Oasis Network expectation. Are you looking for interesting opportunities to invest in crypto? Then Oasis Network might seem like something to you too. In this video we will look at this crypto network, explain why it is interesting and what the Oasis Network expectation is. What is Oasis Network? First, let's take a look at what exactly Oasis Network is. You can basically think of it as a new blockchain aimed at controlling data. The blockchain works on the basis of a proof-of-stake model, something that is increasingly used nowadays due to its low energy costs. Oasis Network has the ability to maximize decentralization without sacrificing scalability. The design therefore offers various possibilities. Consider the possibility of using different methods to verify results of a smart contract. Of course, such a network requires a token. In the case of Oasis, this is ROSE, a token that is available on multiple different exchanges. Why is Oasis Network interesting? Investing in Oasis Network can certainly be interesting. But there are so many different cryptocurrencies, why should you invest in Oasis Network? Just now you have already watched something about why it is a good option to buy Oasis Network. But the real interesting thing is in the objectives of the network. And already has many collaborations in his network. For example, the intention is to be very flexible. The network must make it possible to change various parameters of executing nodes. In addition, a lot of attention is paid to fault insulation. That is, there is no room for error. Safety is also not surprisingly high on the agenda. Finally, scalability is a major point of attention. Users must be able to easily add new calculation methods and the network must be able to scale up. History of the Oasis Network price. Before we take a look at the expectations, it is important to first take a look at the past. The historical price can tell a lot about the future. For the first known point of the price, we have to go back to November 2020. At the time, it stood at $0.032000566 listed on CoinGecko.com. Since then, the price fluctuated slightly, but no major changes could be seen. It was only in August and September that the great volatility started and the price skyrocketed. The peak was reached in January of the year 2022. Then ROSE reached a price of about $0.574368 listed on CoinLore.com. Since then, unfortunately, the price has gone downhill and the price is about back at the starting point. However, ROSE has shown that it can go over the top, and especially now that the price is so low, it can be an interesting time to step in. What is the expectation for Oasis Network? As an investor, you naturally want to achieve nice returns with your investments. It is therefore important to have a forecast of what the price will do. Further in the video we will do this for Oasis Network. What will ROSE do in the future? When we look at the short term, the year 2023, the expectations are not hugely positive, but the price will remain fairly stable. Real increases will have to wait a while, as they seem to come at about half of the year. With any luck, the coin could reach a high of $0.069451 in this year according BitNation. What about the somewhat longer term, i.e. the years 2024 and 2025? The former year seems to be a bit lesser. According to the analysis, in 2024 the price will be $0.069 and the average price of ROSE will be $0.057. From 2025 to 2027, current data shows that the coin is going to grow steadily and steadily, peaking in 2027 of around $0.095 and an average price of $0.079. Buy Oasis Network, ROSE. Do you want to buy Rose tokens because you find it an interesting investment opportunity? That's possible. Currently, there are several billion tokens available, but more and more will become available in the future. This applies up to a maximum of 10 billion. Exactly when all tokens will be in circulation is not known. Rose is available on several major exchanges. It is advisable to use a large exchange, because the liquidity is higher here. You can buy Oasis Network on Coinbase and Binance centralized exchange. All in all, it can be concluded that buying Oasis Network can certainly be interesting for investors, as the network continues to develop and succeed in its objectives. Our number 10, Render Token, RNDR. Buy Render Token? This is our Render coin expectation. The digital world is constantly evolving. More and more different disciplines are also making use of the digital environment. It all seems pretty simple and obvious, but there's more to it than meets the eye. For example, more and more AI crypto coins are coming onto the market. Render Token is one of them. To keep everything running, there is a need for large amounts of GPUs, graphics processing unit. These have to run on large and expensive computers, so it is not possible for everyone to use them. With the help of the Render Network project, this should change. What exactly it is and about the crypto that belongs to the project, you can find out in the rest of this video. What is Render Token? The Render Network is the first provider of decentralized GPU. These can also be shared with others. There is also the possibility for great scalability, as the project runs using the Algorand blockchain. The project started in 2016. Users who share a GPU receive a reward in the form of an RNDR token. So if you have a GPU on your computer that you don't use, you can share it with someone else in exchange for an RNDR token. Using Render Network, you have the option to use GPU for just a fraction of the cost and speed actually needed to set it up all by yourself. Why is Render Coin interesting? Many things that have to do with computers are expensive. Especially if we are going to talk about a good computer that meets all kinds of requirements and conditions to function properly. Because it is so expensive, not everyone has the opportunity to have such a good computer. If you have certain ambitions, that is of course a pity. Without certain things, you can't try to achieve those ambitions. With the arrival of Render Network, this is changing. You can share the GPU that you do not use with others, so that they can use it. The costs are then a lot lower, which makes it cheaper and more accessible. This is a GPU chip, circuit board. The person who shares the GPU then receives a reward for it in the form of the RNDR token. This makes it quite interesting to interact with multiple people. Actually, everyone benefits from joining the Render Network. This makes it very interesting. If you cooperate, it is even more interesting, but just keeping an eye on the developments around this network also provides more than enough entertainment. Render Network price development. In recent years, the RNDR coin has undergone a huge development, with ups and downs as you can see in the Render Token price chart. What is the Render Token expectation? As it stands, Render Network can offer a real solution to certain industries that need to use GPU. It therefore seems that the network will play an important role. Whether the expectations will be met remains to be seen, of course. In any case, it is certain that the prospects that exist are also very positive. For that reason, one can look to the future with an optimistic feeling. At the same time, it is also interesting to keep an eye on the developments of Render Network's token. At least at the moment, all the lights are green. It is therefore expected that the project will gain even more popularity in the coming years. If that is the case, it is of course also to be expected that this will affect the value of the Render Network token. How can you buy RNDR Render token? You might expect that buying the RNDR is as easy as with any other crypto. However, that's not quite the case. It is a bit more difficult to get this token. That has everything to do with the fact that this crypto cannot yet be found on every exchange. For example, there are large exchanges that already give you the opportunity to buy RNDR, but there are also large exchanges that do not yet have the token in their offer. But you can buy Render token at Bitvavo. This is the largest crypto exchange in the Netherlands. You can also buy Render token at Binance, a global company that operates the largest cryptocurrency exchange. If you have finally bought the token, it is of course important to store it in a safe way. The best way to do this is by using a hard wallet. In this way, the coins are best protected against the hackers who are active on the internet. This is it. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to be informed in time about the developments within the crypto industry and much more. We are considering making our channel accessible only for premium users, but if you subscribe to our channel now you will forever stay a free member. Okay, stay tuned and see you tomorrow.